Hello friends, today I am making this video regarding angelfish care for beginners. I as a beginner was very scared of keeping angelfishes because I used to keep them in normal tap water and they didn't used to survive long. So today in this video, I'll keep this video very crisp and short, and today in this video I'll tell you guys a few basic steps in which you can keep angelfishes. To start with, this is my tank, and this is around 30 inches long and around 18 inches tall, and the depth is 15 inches. This tank is around 1 year old, and all the angelfishes in this tank, what you're seeing, are homebred from fries, means from eggs to fry and fry to this big, and they all are around 2.5 years old now. I used to keep them in a smaller tank, and once they grew to a bigger size, I moved them to a little bit bigger tank. Still, this tank is not big enough for them. I'm planning to buy a bigger tank, but for now it's the tank what I have. Now I'll give you the basic tips to keep angelfishes. First, to start, angelfishes are one of the easiest fish to keep. They are not very demanding fishes. I could say these are beginner fishes, but still most of the beginners, including me, were not able to keep it successfully because we were not following few basic steps. The first thing, if you are trying to keep angelfishes and you are starting a new tank, please don't start with angelfish. If you are creating a new tank, the full cycle, the tank is not cycled, the complete bacteria creation and all the beneficial bacteria has not yet happened, so don't go for angelfishes. Try to keep more hardy fishes like tiger barbs and all. First, let your tank cycle for 2-3 months at least. I would still suggest go for a higher time, like 4 months, 5 months, before you move to angelfishes. Even if these fishes are hard, they are not hard enough. So suppose I'm assuming that your tank are cycled and now you are planning to keep angelfishes. Step number means what all the prerequisites what I followed, and I really got a huge success keeping these angelfishes. So the first thing is the water. When I started keeping angelfishes, I used to use tap water. Tap waters varies because it could have chlorine, the source from where the water is coming. They could mix some chemicals to kill germs and all, which will be good for humans, but they are not good for fish. So I would always suggest go for RO water. Okay, and don't directly put the RO water. Once you purchase an RO water, put it in a bucket, keep it outside for around 24 hours, and then put it into your tank. You can, on top of that, you can still put some dechlorinator, some dechlorinating liquids still. So the first key what I followed and I got success in keeping angelfish is the RO water. This is the first step, number one. Second is the temperature. The temperature what you keep your tank decides most of the things what angelfishes do, because higher the temperature, the faster will be the metabolism. So I'm not saying keep temperature full high and the fish's metabolism will be very high and they'll eat a lot. No, don't do that. Keep something in middle, because if the metabolism will be high, the fishes won't live long. What the ideal temperature what I keep is around 29 to 30 degrees, a little bit towards warmer side. So the second key is the temperature. Try to maintain a warmer temperature and keep a thermometer. I don't have it, but I have an automatic heater. So I have this heater here. It's a 100-watt heater, and I've set it at around 29 degrees, 29 to 30 in between. So it turns on and off whenever temperature reaches the threshold. And third thing is the food. The food what I give is this Tetra Beats. I tried many other food, but this is the best food what I liked so far. It's particularly meant for discus, but I don't care. If you love your fish, try to give them the best food what you can afford. That beef heart mix and all, I haven't tried. I'm not going to try it out also, because there is some misconceptions between different aquarists. Some people say it's good, some people say it's not good, and also I don't want to end up in that debate. So I provide this at Tetra Beats. I'm giving the same food to them for around 2.5 years now, and they are all doing very good and they literally love it. Along with that, the other food what I provide to my fish, not regular, particularly once a week and all, as a treat, is this Australian blackworms. They are a little bit costly. Like this box costed me around 600 rupees. So once a week or twice a week sometimes is good. And regular staple food every day what I give is this Tetrabit. So these two foods, try to keep a variety, at least 2 or more, because the fishes, they always, like as with humans, we get like eating same food every day. This that interest doesn't come. So try to change the food. So I keep changing between these two food. So these 3 are the basic key things. The 4th thing is the running water. Like I am keeping this filter and I'm keeping this on 24/7. See, this is running. So this is running full time. So, and it is not, and angelfish don't like too much current in the water. It should be like something in between. Water should not be completely stagnant, and it should not be a very high current. So they like something in between. Like there should be some current in water, like some flow should be there. So this, ideally speaking, this filter what you are seeing is small for this tank, but still this is what my angelfish is like. They are really comfortable and they are very friendly fish. After some time they will start following you wherever you will go, because they'll think you will give them food. So these are the few basic steps what everybody, and these are very easy things to follow. They are. Second thing, angelfish are not very high demanding fish. I don't change water on a very regular basis. I usually change water like around after 2 months. I change like half water. So now it's close to 2 months since I've changed the water. Still angelfishes and all are doing very good, very fine, and they are one of the hardy fishes, one of the most hardy fishes I have seen. But they are not some fishes which we can experiment with. They are not the fishes which I will never put angelfish as my first fish in my new tank. I'll put them as my fish in my cycle tank, and then you can go ahead with them. They are territorial and aggressive fish, so try to give them proper room. Now for me, you can see all these fishes are like staying in a very small tank. For them, ideally speaking, this tank is not a huge one. It should be almost double of this. But still these fishes are staying amicably and no fighting and all, because they all are raised from very small size to this big size, and they all know each other pretty well. If now at this point of time, if I'll introduce some new fish, then that will create an issue, because these guys will not be able to adjust it. So if you want to introduce some new fish to your tank, what I would suggest is try to partition your tank and then put that fish, so that the older fish are not in direct contact with the new fish. Either you can use some fry containers and all, which has some net where inside you can put fry. So try to use that net, and inside that put the new fish. Let it get used to, and other fishes get used to it, and the new fish get used to older fish for a week or so. And then if everybody is feeling comfortable with each other, then introduce it. Otherwise they will bully him, or they will pull out the fins and all, and it will die a very slow and painful death, which none of us will want to see. So whenever you are introducing a new angelfish to a community of angelfishes, please take care of this. Like when I introduced these new small angelfishes, these two, this one here and the other one is like behind this one, I did the same thing. What happened is, when I put them directly in the tank, these older fishes and all bigger fishes started bullying him. Then I purchased a net, I put this fish inside that net and let it be there for a week. I know it was difficult for the new fishes because it was a small space, but they were safe. And once they get used to all these things and all, the temperature and everything, then I introduced them with the other fish, and now they are living happily. So, second, if you are keeping angelfishes, what personal observation what I have, and after this I'll end this video, please do follow it, because I learned from my mistakes. So I'll just share it with you. One thing what I observed is, if you are keeping only angelfish, they are likely to get more aggressive and terrestrial. So always keep 1 or 2 other variety angelfish, means other variety fish, not the angelfish, other species of fish with the angelfish. I mean, like you can keep sharks, like iridescent sharks or silver sharks, like I have kept here. Some other fish. Don't keep only angelfish tank. Otherwise, in that case, the aggressiveness and the territorial behavior will come out more prominently. So it's better to keep some other variety of fishes along with angelfish, so that it helps them. I don't know what happens actually, but this has helped me to decrease the aggressiveness of the angelfish. It has helped me a lot, because what happened is this zebra angel, what you're seeing, it's the biggest one in this tank. What happened is this guy was very territorial and it was bullying other fish. Not very much, but yes, to certain extent it was. What I did is I introduced these Denisonese and silver sharks and some other variety of fishes, like you can see here. And after that, I observed drastically that this guy's aggressiveness was almost gone. Same thing I tried in one of my friend's aquarium and observed the same behavior. So it's always better to keep one or two other fishes varieties with your angelfish, which I know, and also keep only those fish which easily go along with it. Try to which easily go along with angelfish, particularly like some of the faster fishes. Don't keep slow moving fish like goldfish. Goldfish and angelfish usually don't go along, because angelfish are from cichlid variety fishes. So these are finnipers. So if you can see, if I'll put some goldfish or something, they'll try to nip its fin off. So I don't want to do that. So try to keep some faster fishes, which angelfish, even if they are going for it, they are not able to catch it. And they are not after any fish. If some fish comes into their territory, only then they will attack. These are, for me personally, angelfish are one of the most beautiful, least maintenance seeking, and one of the most peaceful fishes I have ever seen. Like, keeping 2 angelfish in a tank will make your tank look simply fantastic. So friends, if you like my video, please post your comments, share your experiences, and help me learn from it as well. Thanks a lot.